Hey guys, David here, and today we're here in the office, not on the farm, because we got a new toy. We have, as you can tell by the title, we have purchased a 50-watt JPT fiber laser for the business. Now, why do we need a fiber laser? There's a couple uses we have for the company, as well as for the farm, and we wanted to make sure we had enough utility to be able to get a lot of different stuff done. It's a big investment, guys. I'm not gonna pretend it's not. So it took a lot of time, a lot of research to make our decision. I'm a newbie to this. I'm not a professional in any sense when it comes to lasering. I just did a lot of research like I normally do on the internet, as well as on forums and looking at reviews and all that stuff. And as you can see, we decided to get our laser from a company called lasersonly.com. Now, I decided on that by, again, looking at reviews, reading websites. They have a ton of reviews on eBay that are really, really good. And as well as I had a friend who had purchased from them and gave really, really good recommendations as far as the customer service. The support that they received from the company was outstanding. So that really sold me. So that was one of the things that was really important to me. So what I want to talk to you guys about is, what are some of the things that you guys want to look out for and ask yourselves when ordering a laser, and who you end up ordering the laser from, and why we decided to go with lasersonly.com. So for anyone that's buying a new or looking to buy a new laser, you want to ask as many questions as you can, because you want to feel good and have that peace of mind with that decision that you make. So that was really important to me, to be able to actually talk to someone. A lot of companies are based overseas. Shipping's like 3 to 4 weeks. If you can't really get anybody on the phone. If you send out an email, it's usually a day or two before they get back to you, so the communication's not there. I like to be able to pick up the phone, call someone, and have that support. So to me, that US-based company was pretty important. So that was one thing that lasersonly.com offered to me. And it was a direct communication. So I got my buddy dealt with Andrew. I called the number. Andrew picked up the phone. He spent an hour with me on the phone, telling me about the different machines, the different items in the machine, what, like the products that make up the machine, what each one did, and we helped me put together a package that worked best for us. And that's the best thing, right? So a lot of companies, when you're looking online, you're looking at the different online retailers, they kind of have like package deals that they sell, and you can buy that and that's it. Whereas with Andrew, gave him a call, we put together a package. He asked me what I needed the laser for, what I was looking to do with it, and we put together something that was going to be specific, that worked with what I needed. So that was really good, because you only get what you need. You don't get extra stuff that you don't need and end up having to buy more of the stuff that you need. You get exactly what's going to be for your purpose. Don't spend more money than you need to. The customer service there picked up the phone, picks up direct. They're out of New Jersey, so US based. And that support was really good. He was really nice guy, took the time to explain everything to me, put something together nicely for me, and gave me a great deal on my laser. So that right there was what ultimately ended up selling me, because you have to build that peace of mind for yourself. Another big thing to me was that having that support is, what warranty, comes with the laser. What support do I get with the laser after I buy it? Because it's not just about the sale, it's about that after support, because it's a machine. So naturally you expect things to go wrong with machines. So you want that support after you purchase the laser. And again, being able to just pick up the phone and talk to someone right there without having to wait 24 hours or something was really important to me. He explained the warranty to me. He sent an invoice which had the warranty on it, and what it covered. You get that support straight from them, based out of New Jersey. So if something's wrong, a day or two, you're back in business, which was important to me, because if something goes wrong, I rely on my business running. I want to make sure that I can get right back to business without having too much of a delay. So again, fast shipping, fast support was was and that turnaround time was really, really important to me. All right, so the other things that you want to look for is, again, for what your purpose is, what are the makeup of these lasers, right? So a lot of them come from overseas, come from China, and a lot of those sources. So there's nothing wrong with stuff coming from China. It's just you have to do your research on the quality of what you're getting. So you know what's the quality of the products that they're using to build the lasers that you're getting, right? So each company may use different quality products or brands. So asking what the source is. We got a JPT source. Why is that better for my purpose versus like a Rakis or some of the other sources that maybe aren't as capable? There's a thing called mopa. Is that something that I wanted? So getting these questions. What are the lens options that I can purchase with my laser? What are the lens options that my laser will be able to use or handle? Right. Depending on the power that I'm gonna buy. What are your pricing options? So sometimes you get those red flags. So if something's either really expensive for no reason or really cheap where it's claiming to be the same as the other lasers but for significantly less money, those should be red flags. They're not necessarily bad, but just look into why there's such outliers on the high end or the low end. Is there something really special that this one does that makes it that much more expensive or not? Is there something of less quality of why it's so much cheaper? So being able to answer those questions is important. Where's it coming from? So to me, again, whether it was going to be here in 3 or 4 weeks because it had to come from overseas, when I placed my order, I had it to my door. It just arrived. I had it to my door in like 2 days, which is crazy screaming fast. I live on the East Coast, obviously. This is coming from New Jersey, so it got here screaming fast, and came UPS, and it came so fast. I wasn't even prepared to receive it by like having a place to put it really or learning how to use it by the time it got here. So that's how fast it came, which was amazing. So where's it coming from? Why is that a question to ask? So again, a lot of these lasers come from overseas, and a lot of those shipping charges can become something that you need to consider. Because let's say you're into the laser for X amount of dollars, which is again going to be significant. They're not cheap, and then you get these added charges that you're not expecting. $900 in shipping from China, and then you have import taxes and tariffs. And is it coming straight to you, or is it coming to a port where you have to go and fill out import paperwork and tax paperwork and all this stuff, spending more time, more headache, more money, that's in addition to what you're already spending on a significant purchase. So those are very, very important questions to ask when you're deciding on where to buy a laser. Another thing is what add-ons can you get on this thing now that would save you a headache later. So for example, I got a rotary with my laser, right? Rotary is basically this claw that will grab onto something and spin it as the laser is cutting, so that it could do like a mug or a Yeti or something like that. That's going to allow you to laser into something that's spinning. So if you order it with the machine, they can already have it the board in the machine ready to go. So all you have to do is plug in the rotary. You don't have to mess with installing anything, getting anything. That it's just plug and go. So that saves a headache, and then you can also include it in the package deal that you're putting together when you're purchasing it. So all these accessories are important. What other lenses can you get in that package deal? Can you buy goggles, because you're going to need laser goggles so that you can protect your eyes when your laser's going. So those are definitely considerations that you want to make when purchasing a laser. Again, so just to kind of do an overview of what we're talking about. Considerations when buying laser is what are the components of the laser? Where do they come from? Are they good quality? Um, what laser source are you getting? For what, for the purpose that you're getting? What lenses are you going to be able to use? What lenses can you use? What lenses are coming with the unit? What accessories can you add on or can't you add on later, or add on now? And most importantly, what support you're getting with your machine should something go wrong. Again, it's a machine, so I always plan on something's going to go wrong, so how am I going to get support for the machine when that happens? So again, to me, having that US based company was really important, that I could just pick up the phone and call for when I need support. So those are the things, just some quick tips on what to look for when you guys are choosing a company, on where to order your laser, what to do. Again, you have to decide what use you're going to have it for. So that decides what power, if you're going to do a 30 watt or 50 watt, 60 watt, whatever, so on. And if you're going to do JPT, MOPA, or Rakis, or one of the other sources they're going to give you different options on what you can accomplish with it and different power and stuff like that. So that's going to be a decision you make, but at least you get to choose where you get it from. And again, we went with lasersonly.com, US based company, great support. We've had super fast shipping, and when I talked to them, I talked to Andrew, again, who runs the company, and he talked to me directly, and I was able to ask a lot of those questions directly to him. So I wrote them down. I have his responses, so you guys know. So applications, what do we use these fiber engravers, right? Because this is a fiber engraver, which is different than like a CO2 engraver, which does like organic substances, leathers, wood, stuff like that. It's a fiber laser. So we're talking about metal, plastic, stuff like that. So that's the application. It's cutting and engraving into metals, plastics, hard materials like that. There's different types of fiber lasers. Lasersonly.com carries two great brands of JPT fiber lasers, JPT MOPA and MAXPHOTONICS Q switched. The JPT has a much wider range of frequencies. It can go from 1 to 600 kilohertz compared to the Max, which will do 20 to 80 kilohertz. So right there, you have two differences, right? So depending on what you need it for, you can choose one or the other. We personally went with the JPT. It gives us a much wider range of possibility of what we can do with it. Right, so with the JPT, you're able to work with a much wider range of materials. In turn, the JPT has two types of laser sources. It has the LPE and the M7, right? So the M7 is like the true MOPA source. They're more sophisticated. They give you a much wider range of frequencies, as well as variable and adjustable pulse width. The frequencies go from 1 to 4,000 instead of 1 to 600 kilohertz. So much more sophisticated than even the standard JPT. So this allows you to engrave in deep metallic colors on stainless steel, titanium, chrome surfaces, along with a wider variety of non-metallic materials. So when you get those like rainbow colory and you can adjust the colors of what you're getting in the metals, that's what these M7 true MOPA JPT lasers are going to be able to give you. So what is the advantage of the equipment with lasers only? So that's my question, right? So my question was, why you guys? Why you over any of these other companies, right? Why should I give you my business versus, ordering online from any of these online retailers? Their response was that they design and build their machines both in China and Jersey City, New Jersey. They only use premium brands, best quality parts such as ZBTK high-speed silicone mirrors and galvanometer, which is a thing that sets the laser. Meanwhile, power supplies, BJJ-CZ control boards, and then original laser sources. You get your machine equipped with 2 lenses of different sizes. So that was one of the other things that I noticed from lasersonly.com that you didn't get with any of the other companies, is you actually get 2 lenses automatically with your laser, instead of everybody else where it only came with 1. So they automatically came with 2 lenses of different sizes, with the red dot pointers for easy focusing on the 2 different lenses size. And you'll see what those are. They're 2 laser pointers that focus down onto the bed so that you can help maintain that focus to get really quick focus on whatever it is that you're going to be cutting into. Another difference that I noticed from their machines that set them apart from other machines is they have an LED light to illuminate the work area. It's right under the laser. And I can put a picture up of what that's going to look like, what that looks like on our machine that we just got, and it just lights up that work area so you see exactly what you're cutting into without having to put a lamp or anything above it, so that you can see. Another thing that set them apart from everybody else is everybody else for the Z-axis, and the Z-axis is what goes up and down for your laser height. Everybody else has a little crank wheel that you crank and you have to turn to adjust that height for your focus. Well, lasersonly.com, motorized, guys. It has a motor. You push a button and it just goes up and down. You can adjust it, real fine tuning on the motor. Really, really nice. No one else I saw had that in my research. If in the future you decide to switch to 3D engraving, which is EZCAD 3, all you would need to do is change the control board. So they already have that set up there, so you just have to change the control board. So I asked them again. So that's their equipment, right? Again, straight open, told me what their equipment was, what their components were of their machines, no hiding it. And so I thought that was really good. He was straightforward with me, told me where everything came from, what they were using, so that, you know, if you had a problem with one of those things, you can discuss it right there and then. Then I said, okay, so tell me about you. Tell me about you. What sets you apart, or why I should buy from you, from lasersonly.com. And he said, since we are fabricators ourselves, you can order your machine of any customized configuration, whether you want a different controller or a laser source or a different brand or higher power. So like I said, they're able to customize and build your laser to exactly what you want, which I thought was a really awesome capability for exactly what I needed it for. They were able to put a package together just for me, not just some off-the-shelf thing that maybe wouldn't necessarily all work for you, and you're ended up spending more money than you need to. Besides the outstanding quality of our equipment, we understand that the most valuable factor is customer service. Again, big deal for me. So this is why you can always get us on the phone, and we will always do our best to give you advice. Their biggest questions that they get asked is, what is the best machine for your application? And how they help you. And this is what Andrew explained to me, is if you have any issues, they can get right there on TeamViewer and remotely access your computer and walk you through the system, right? To show you and get you started right there and then on that engraving. So it's awesome. They'll help you install EZCAD software, all the drivers to get started with the machine. And should you have any difficulties with the software or technical problems, you can always reach them by phone or text, which I thought was pretty nice. Just be able to text, and you get someone from the New Jersey location to respond to you. Which again, that support and instant support here in the U.S. was really important to me. And then if there's something more technical, anything that they can't help you with, they deal directly with the engineers in their Chinese factory to then get whatever issues solved for you. But usually that call right there to their New Jersey location is all it takes. They take care of it, and that support was really important to me. So again, guys, that's why we went with lasersonly.com. We are loving our machine. It is set up. So now what we're going to show you is, since we just got it in, how it was delivered. It was delivered via UPS. How it got delivered in that box, opening up that crate, showing you how it got shipped, how great it got shipped, getting everything out of that shipping container, putting it on the table, putting together the laser to where it looks like a laser, installing the software, and then getting to our first cut, so in our first engraving. So that's what we're going to walk you through here, guys. So stick around, and again, you can skip through to find those parts depending on what you're having trouble with. All right, so on the next second here, you're going to see that laser being delivered, guys. Join us on that journey. All right, everyone, so UPS just dropped off our package, so here we are. Here is the way the laser is delivered in a nice sturdy crate, very well protected. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up, and I'll show you how it comes packaged. All right, guys, so here's the crate. It comes with the top screwed in, and these aluminum things folded over the side. So we're going to go ahead and remove that and open up the box. All right, guys, I got the top off, and this is what you see when you open the crate. There's a piece of paper. I guess it says what's supposed to be in it. 50-watt JPT, the rotary 125, and the lenses. The extra lenses I got along with the goggles. So we'll put that to the side. Let's pop the styrofoam off. Oh my goodness, look at this. First of all, look at how thick that protection was on the top. And look at how well packaged this machine is. I am super, super happy. They have this wrap bubble air protector around the laser itself. I am super impressed. I'm very, very happy. All right, guys, so I only have one hand right now because the other one's holding the camera. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this stuff out of here. If there's anything special besides how nice and good this material, I mean, look at this foam, how thick of a protector layer that is. So if there's anything else besides that, I'll let you know, but I'm going to move everything from here to the bench top right there, like this. Boom. There you go, guys. So everything's out of the crate. One thing that I said I would show you, if something else impressed me, that they have saran wrapped all the pieces so that they wouldn't get scratched up or damaged to finish and shipping. Which, that extra detail right there is pretty awesome. This is the accessories that come in the pack. It comes in this nice blue pouch. You got your manual, extra lenses, foot pedal, all that kind of stuff. USB, the goggles I ordered. There is that massive 125 rotary. So, yep. So there you go, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the saran wrap. And I kind of put it together in the sense that it should look like a laser. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, guys, so we're sort of looking like a laser is being put together. I just wanted to give you a couple quick tips and show you how this comes together. So these parts, the base, the tower, and the actual laser head are separate. But it's real easy. You put the base down. It's 4 of these Allen screws hold the tower together, and then just 4 underneath hold this up here. Really, really easy. And then on the back of the actual machine, everything's labeled really nice, really easy. There's only one way for each cable to go in. You got your specs right there on what we got going on there. There you go. Production date was January 18th, 2022. So, machine's basically well, it is brand new. I just got it. So there we go. And you got your working area, all that good stuff. Fiber laser. So, there we go. That's it. So I'm going to finish kind of organizing, putting this together the way it's going to sit. But I wanted to show you the back of the machine, how that looks like and everything plugs in. And then how this screwed together. So let me get this organized a little bit more and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so here we are. The laser is put together. Power is running to it. It is turned on. We got a red light coming down. So now we have to get the laser running with the computer. So that's what we're going to do now. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to plug in the USB that came with the laser into your computer. You're going to plug in your laser into the computer via USB. When you do that, you're going to get a pop-up on your file explorer for your USB. And it's going to be called that. It's going to be called EZCAD. So let me open that up for you. There we go. And we're going to go down to USB drive. There we go. And this is what's going to be in the folder. So this is going to be the program that you want to install the EZCAD. This is going to be the parameters. This came with a 300 and a 110. So these are the parameters that that Lasers Only sent for you to copy down for the 300 and the 110. You can just follow those. Here, you click in here. You got your EZCAD, the manual for EZCAD, all that kind of stuff. What you want to do is you want to go into the EZCAD folder. Wrong one. Right here. There you go. And this is the application, the one that says EZCAD application. So that's the one that you're going to want to run on the computer, okay? You're going to then save that folder once you unzip it and save it to your desktop. And that way you created a shortcut, okay? The next thing you need to do is you're going to install the driver. Okay, so you can just go to here and type in Device Manager. There you go, Device Manager. It's going to bring you to this screen. Once you plug in the laser, right around here, it's going to plug in other devices. It's going to pop up with a object, which is your printer, that's not recognized. You're going to right click on that and you're going to go to update driver. You're going to select driver from my computer, and then you're going to go into the folder of that EZCAD and hit select that, and it'll update the driver for the laser, and then you're good to go. Once you've done that, then you go back into EZCAD, and it should open with the full program, not just the demo. If you open EZCAD without having updated that driver, up here up top it's going to say demo version only. Whereas if once you update the driver, you'll get the full program like you see here. Okay, so that's what you're going to want to do, guys. And then you can start adding the parameters that were put in there and get to printing. So this took me probably a total of maybe 5 minutes to download and install and do the driver tops, and then to get to this point here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and change the parameters and then try to see if I can get the printer running here in the next 5 minutes. Be right back. Alright guys, so as you can see, we got the laser running. It's doing exactly what I needed to do to accomplish my task. So I'm really happy with that. It took no time, just had to get the parameters going on and kind of learn the program out a little bit. I figured it out in a couple minutes, and we are off and running, guys. Alright guys, so you're back and you see that we were able to get the laser going exactly like we needed to. Still learning on it. Again, I'm very new to it, so I'm trying to figure out different parameters for different things that I needed to do. But so far, I'm really happy. In fact, I already got more lenses coming so I can try and play and do different things. I called Andrew one more time, talked to him about what else I can do with the laser and different things I can figure out. He was really awesome. Again, that customer support is incredible, guys. And again, this isn't a tutorial on how to do EZCAD and get your laser printing, but it was kind of a walkthrough on ordering the laser, how it gets delivered, how to put it together, set it up so that you can get to that first lasering, that first project. If you want to learn how to use EZCAD, set it up a bit better, I will link a video below. Now, guys, bear with it. It does have some of that like kind of annoying background music, but the content itself is good. It has a lot of good information on how to set up what each part of EZCAD 2 does, so that if you want to learn how to use the program, that video will be there. So again, that'll be down in the description, the link to that video. Click on that. It'll help you figure out EZCAD. Just bear with the music. And you're off to the races, guys, and go, cut, and laser etch to your desire and what you need. Again, highly recommend lasersonly.com. Like I said, the customer support's been incredible. The machine is performed flawlessly. I'm super excited. Top quality. The shipping was incredible, as far as not only how they shipped, but also the speed. 2 days I had my machine, which is insane. I was super ecstatic about that. So yeah, guys. So again, super thumbs up. Lasersonly.com. Highly recommended. Again, it's a big investment. I don't want to take away from that. They're not inexpensive. It's a big investment. But in this case, totally worth it. I highly recommend lasersonly.com. Check out their reviews. Do your own background, your own homework. Check out their reviews on eBay. Go on their website. Look at all that stuff. Call them. Get your peace of mind. Again, it's the most important thing. But from here, guys, we're going to give them 2 thumbs up. Lasersonly.com. Check them out. Again, I paid for my own laser, so it's not like I'm doing this because they gave me a free laser. I did not. I paid for my own laser. I just want to give them a thumbs up. I'm a small business owner, and I like to support other American-based businesses that are doing a great job. And again, there wasn't a lot of videos out there for me to watch when I was trying to make the decision, so I wanted to make sure that I put this one out there so that you guys know what to expect when making this large decision as far as this purchase. Again, it's a big investment. So all right, guys, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them in the comments below. I always try to get to those, answer any questions that you may have as far as my experience with the laser and my experience with lasersonly.com. If you have anything specific about the laser that you need to ask, please contact lasersonly.com, and hopefully they get you set up and you guys can join the fun of lasering. Again, watch that video that I'm linking below for advice on how to set up EZCAD. Also, I will give a shout out to laser. Hold on, it's on YouTube. It's Laser Everything, the channel. Go check them out. A lot of great advice on laser everything. But again, 2 thumbs up for lasersonly.com, guys. Go give them a call. Talk to Andrew. Get you set up with your package. All right, guys. Till next time, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. That way you get that the notifications every time we post new things, new toys. You see, we're doing all kinds of different stuff all the time. Look forward to seeing you guys then, and see you on the next video.